Reggae Messiah Daruna. Reggae Messiah Daruna. Reggae Messiah Daruna. Reggae Messiah Sodinona Yati Dale. Reggae Messiah Daruna. Umundemle. Reggae Messiah Daruna. Umundemle. Reggae Messiah Daruna. Una come se me. Reggae Messiah. Sodinona Yakuta Debu. Reggae Messiah Daruna. Barangente Mono. Reggae Messiah Daruna. Okay, my people, my own people, my brothers, my sisters, my friends, wherever you are, I greet you all. I say, may my Lord continue to bless you. May my God continue to protect and guide you wherever you are, in anything you do. In Jesus' name. You see, I come this afternoon doing this program, doing this video, to tell you to tell you whom I am, because maybe some people are seeing me in a different form, some people are seeing me in a different way. Maybe I'm packaging, there's some packaging that is not actually me in me. Maybe there's some things that people are seeing about me that they don't really know exactly whom I am. You know, this is the reason I said it will be good for me to do this video, to tell you, my people, my friends, those that are following me on Facebook, those that are following me on Instagram. Is it Instagram or Instagram? Well, I'm not here for fun. I'm not here. Okay. Oh, anyway, it's fun anyway. But I'm not here to make fun. I'm not here to joke. I just want to tell you people, my people, whom I am, exactly who I am, because you might be misunderstanding something about me. You see, my name is Mazi Okechukwu Iweala. I'm from Umoke below Mondoba, Isu local government, Imo State. You see, I am born in a family. Of my mother had or what will I say now? Has. My mother has 7 children, right? My mother has 7 children. Among that 7 children, 5 are men, 2 are women. And I am the 6th born of my mother. Our last born is a girl. Okay? Good. Now, out of these 4 boys, 6 people in front of me, that means no, 5 people in front of me. 4 are men. I become the 5th man. Now, our third, my mother's third a child is a woman. That is what we call Adhanne. Okay. Now, you know, in life, there are different destinies. This is why I cannot ask God question and say, God, why? God, why? No. I will be the last person to ask God question and say, God, why? God, why? Let me straighten this. Please, as this video is going on, there will be many adjustments going on. As you can see, I'm on top of mountain in the park, bringing you this. If you see, I'm on top of mountain. If I go further, I might fall down. Okay, so now I cannot ask God question and say, God, why this? God, why that? God knows why everything happens. God knows why when you are placed in a family. God knows the reason why you are placed there. It might be for your own it might be in your own interest. When you are suffering, when you become a lamb for the sacrifice in the family, when you become a in a family, right? Don't ask God why. He knows reason why. Okay? As I said before, let me, because of this thing now, okay, because of weather, let me turn to here and see what the weather will say here, what the pictures will say here. Okay, what is he saying? Did he say no? Did he say no? Did he say no? Did he say no? Let's see. Oh, I think he's saying no. I think he's saying no. He's saying no. Okay. He's saying no. But we are going to do something to tell him yes. Okay. Yes. We tell him yes here. For now. Oh, no. Okay, we tell him. We do it this way. Okay. Better. Okay, you see, you cannot ask God. It is not good to ask God why this, why that. Okay, that is why I accept my fate. Okay, I accept my fate. My father is what Igbo people call Odogu, though he did not take any title while he was alive, because he was what we call, my father was what Oyibo call simple man. Very simple man, Odogu. Among all his children, he gave us, I'm talking about myself, my personal self. I'm not talking about, I'm not telling my family history. I'm not here to talk about my family history. Please, let nobody misquote, misunderstand, or misinterpret why I'm here today. I'm not, you know, as a man, okay, I'm happy. As a man, I'm happy. I will not say I'm not happy. I'm happy because I'm living. But there is a position you find yourself on this earth. Sometimes you begin to wonder, but why was I chosen for this? As a man, sometimes you will ask that question, why was I the one chosen for this task? In other words, there's nothing you can do about it. All you have to do is keep going on, keep going, keep walking. That's all. So, what happened? Me being the sixth born, my father gave all his children chance, opportunity, choice of your life, and say, do whatever you want to do whatever I want to do. Go if you want to. Is it school? To your choice, O Israel. Is it work? To your anything you want to do is your choice. He is ready to sponsor. Exactly. By the grace of God, I decided not to go to school. What I mean by not to go to, I was so brilliant in my school. If in case this video come across anybody who knows or who is from a place called Eziosun, now in Oguta local government, but before in Ohajiegbe Muguta local government, I was the man, I was that boy of those days called Hippolytus Ogbuike. I made a name in my little school. I brought my little school and my primary school Eziosun to a level. You see, there's a lot of things about me, but I just want to clarify some things about people who doesn't know things about me. They think I just come from heaven. I was just thrown from heaven. They think I'm millionaire. They think I don't suffer to make money. I want to tell you the history about how I have suffered, how I have not suffered, how I have worked hard here on earth, how I have hustled, This is my witness. Okay, let me not go too deep. So my people, I am the same man in that my primary school is also Hippolytus Ogbike. Any of you, in case this video come across any of my schoolmates, any of my classmates, anybody from Asia also those days who knows about this name, if you contact me, I would like to meet you, I would like to relate with you because you are my people. Okay, I chose, in my school I was so brilliant, so brilliant in my school, in my primary school, which made my teachers, my headmaster, my everybody who, because I started from primary school or so before I now changed to my primary school also. To the extent that those days nobody will accept you in the school without a transfer certificate. But because the school, the AZ also have heard about me from childhood, and when my headmaster in Osobod heard that I'm leaving, he told my brothers and my people to tell me that he is not going to give me a transfer certificate, that I better change my mind. I went to him straight. He said he's not giving me a transfer certificate. And when I went to Israel also, they told me that without transfer certificate, they are going to accept me. And they accepted me. Those days, 80s. Just think about this. You know what, people of 80s, you know what I'm talking about. But this is not exactly why I'm here. Why I'm here today is to tell this present generation that I am a hustler, that I have hustled and suffered and worked hard. For them not to be misunderstanding things. Making me their enemy when I'm not their enemy, making me see me like a stingy man when I'm not stingy man. No. Okay, now the main story is this. When I finished, my father cried for me to continue education, to continue the education. I said no. My father did, everybody did. I said no. It's like God knows what. In fact, not is like. This is why you're supposed to follow the direction of God in your life. God has been directing me from childhood. This is why it is difficult today for anybody to deceive me in the name of pastor. It is difficult for anybody to deceive me today in the name of prophet. My God speaks to me directly from childhood. I said I'm not going to secondary school. My father said, okay, you are going to learn work. You go to Benin. Okay, to cut this area short, I went to Benin. I learned a job, a work. I learned a work, a good work by the grace of God, and with the experience, I have skill in what do you call it here? We call it in English technology. I think art and technology. I am very skillful. So I learned that job. The job includes welding, trading. In fact, anything that has to do with engineering, I am very good in it, and it's still on my brain now. Okay, I learned this work. Then I started immediately. My destiny started shining immediately. I know what I did. I know what I achieved. I know my achievement. I'm not here to talk about them. Those that knows me, they know me. What I achieved while still in Benin City. Okay, I think the weather is changing now. Let's try again to see. Let's try again to see what is going on. How is it? Yeah, okay. Now, I know what I achieved while still in Benin, while still in Nigeria. You know, that is when I start. Then, to tell you about those my brothers. We have educated one. The one that is following my senior brother, he is educated. In fact, I have educated brothers among those ones that those my seniors. Some went to high institution, this, that. Okay. Now, if you come to my family now, my family house, right? If you come to our family house, what you will see there is a compound where there was Odogu, a great man, but none of his children could pick up. I don't know if you understand what I mean here. Did you understand what I mean? See, I'm here to tell everybody who I am. I said, if you come to my father's compound today, what is the reason? Because my brothers now, my house is not in my family compound. My two brothers' house is not in the family compound. So the people that are there, what you will see there will not tell you that the owner of this family, which is my father, was Odogu. No. The compound will tell you that this man, the owner of this compound, was Odogu. But it will not reflect to you that there is somebody who pick up the Odogulity. The weather is coming again because I want to get something from you. I want you to get something from me today. Okay? I hope you are getting me. Okay. Now, for me, what did I do? God, now, when I started hustling in Benin, now, something happened somehow. I have to leave Benin. That was no problem, but it's a time of hustling to the highest, a hustling to the other level. You know, Jesus told his disciples, let us also cross over to the other side. You see? Now, the time now come that I have to go to the other side to try to take risk. My people, it's not easy. When I'm telling you this, nobody in my family, I don't know if when I'm telling you this, if there is anybody in that my family who have crossed Lagos. I said, when I started planning for abroad, when I started planning for abroad, I can't remember anybody in my family who have crossed Lagos. My father's abroad was Oru, Uguta. That is Asia, Oru, where he was a hunter. He was a great farmer. This wind, please, don't disturb. Wind, don't disturb, please, don't disturb. Okay? Because he was a great farmer. My father, my mother, they were great farmers. So the abroad in my family was Benin. Let's try this way and see what happens. Yes, Benin was the abroad. I think yes. If one of my uncle was doing this engine business. I think he was going to Ibadan for market, but that was market. Now, I traveled, nobody, no friend, no relative, nobody gave me idea of what is going on abroad. Apart, is only the man who gave me the connection, who was the man who gave me the connection to travel to South Africa. Is the man who he himself haven't traveled, but his relatives, a lot of them went abroad. You see, I myself, I take it as a challenge that if I die, I die. If I live, I live. If I come back, I come back. Because the way things is now, yes, I'm doing well. Yes, I have a car. Yes, I have a machine. Yes, I'm living fine as a young man. But what of tomorrow? Am I able to gather? Because I look at my family, I look at my family then, I didn't see future. What I mean by future is somebody who can rise and help the family. Somebody who can rise when there is a sickness that will when there is something that a sickness or anything that can rise up, and they said we need 2 million naira within 1 week, or this person will die. I look at it, I didn't see. I look at that day, I saw today from that day. I said, but yes, I'm living fine now as a young man. But there will be a time I will have my own family. There will be a time my brother, their children will grow up. There will be a time that. What will happen? I saw today from 25 years ago. You know, I began to think about it, but to tell you the truth, I wasn't thinking about traveling. I was thinking about what can I do to increase my hustling. Then something now happened that I have to travel, and I now got that information. I traveled without no information, without direction, without anybody telling me how to do things, what to do in case of things, how to follow things up. Nobody told me anything. I don't know. I don't have any idea of anything. And remember, okay, let me say, I have brothers, or let me say, I have relatives who has money. When we say who has money of them, but the ones that has money can only buy me, give me lunch, afternoon food. Should anything happen in that traveling, had it been that travel failed, I become poor and hungry. The kind of relatives I have, the relative who can rise up and do everything to support me and help me, they don't have money. The ones that has money are these kind of relatives that they can only buy you lunch, after breakfast, maybe sometime give you transport money. But the wind is here now. Oh my God! Please, just bear with me. Let me see what I'm going to do with this. Let me see what I'm going to do with this. Let me see how I'm going to manage this. This is an important moment. Okay? Yes. Okay? You see, the ones that has money are the ones who can only help you with breakfast. Sometimes so, not all the time. Let me hold this thing because I'm not here for a show. I'm here to say something serious. Okay? Now, the ones that has money, the ones that can help you really don't have money. Now, to tell you the type of risk I took then, the type of risk I took then, I took my last card. I have seen something in life, my people. My first money I saved on earth, the first money I saved was seized by bank, Progressive Bank. If any of you in Benin think about Progressive Bank, ask people what is, ask people who lived around Benin about Progressive Bank. My money seized there. I have seen something. So don't look at me like this now. Don't look at me the way you are seeing me. I'm only a living creature. I am only a destined man. I am only being protected by God. If not, I couldn't have been living now talking about. Okay. Now you see, when that happened, what happened? What happened next? Now I have told you how I took a risk that if that travel fails with my money involved, the kind of problem I will be in. Oh my God. But I took the risk down to South Africa. God helped me. I went to South Africa. Now, you remember how I started? That I went there, I traveled, no brother, no sister, in fact, no relative in abroad. So nobody will come here and say, this is how to do things, this is how to do things. When this happened, this is what you do. When that happened, this is what you do. Nobody, I have nobody. But I know sometimes they would say, so relative is so person in so place. But they are unknown to me. I have no access to them. I have no access to them. The ones I heard. So God now did it for me. The first try, we did everything. Thank God. The man who was doing the connection, he was a good man. He's not the type of the ones that we are seeing today. He was a good man. One touch, I went to South Africa. It is not getting to South Africa is the main issue. It is sustaining, being sustained, standing, continuing. What is another word to use for it? It is not getting down to America, to South Africa. That is not the main issue. The main issue is standing in South Africa. Remember, I have suffered, I have hustled, I have suffered in Nigeria. Thank God I was doing well. Thank God I lived on the higher. I was living on a higher note of my age mate, which my age mate self. But then my mates who we are still in school, so we are still doing 7 days, all those are 10 years, 11 years service, apprentice. No, not apprentice. A boy serving their master. But because my father is Odogu, none of my father did the boy. My father is, you can go and learn work or learn market. Then my father will settle you. You know, my father will settle you. You know, that is my father. So what happened? I now did everything. Remember, I'm here. I am bringing you this news on top of the mountain. If you all know, on top of the mountain, you can see how where I am. You can see the ground. You can see everything that I am on top of the mountain. Okay. Now, what happened? When I get there to South Africa, when I look up, this heaven will seem as if it is when I raise this sky, will look as if is like this. The earth will look as if it's like this. In fact, this heaven and earth will now become like this too for me. Why? Because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm there. I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. The kind of things I saw people doing there is not my kind of life. It's not the kind of life of my family. It's not what my father taught me. It's not the kind of life my father said I should live. Nsobu, wahala started in South Africa. Now, what happened? Every day, my life was going, my future, my life, my thinking was going like this. Down and up. Stay tuned for the second part. Thank you.
Reggae mama, reggae mama.